Greetings, physics students. I'm Mr. Sprang. You may recognize me from such popular shows as Thursday, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and What's Wrong with Ethan? This year, you're taking IB Physics 1, and you're considering whether or not to take IB Physics 2 or some other advanced science class at South Lakes High School. IB Physics 2 covers a lot of very interesting topics. We're going to discuss waves, which includes light and sound. Musicians will quite enjoy it. We will do work on electricity and magnetism. We will discuss atomic structure and nuclear reactions. We will look at thermal physics, which involves quite a bit of chemistry you may remember from last year, and also discussions of blackbody radiation and the gas laws. A lot of what we're going to do will be built around studying astronomy and the systems on Earth or in space that govern light and nuclear reactions. If that sounds interesting to you, then you should definitely join us next year for IB Physics 2. The class is not much harder than IB Physics 1. If you're willing to work hard, or if you have a natural grasp of the material and are willing to work hard, you can expect to get roughly the same grade as you got in IB 1. There are no more math requirements for IB Physics 2. The concepts are slightly more challenging. The big difference is that there's more of them. We will be moving at a slightly faster pace, and as a result, you would be expected to learn quite a bit more on your own through reading or study outside of class. That, of course, is true of any IB2 level course resulting in a test. So this is not a harder class than the rest of your senior schedule, but it is challenging. Finally, a word about IB Physics 2 SL in comparison to other IB science options. IB Physics 2 is easier in many regards than IB Bio HL or IB Chem HL or even IB Chem SL because you already know far more physics than you do biology or chemistry. IB Physics 2 is a 2-year course sequence, which means colleges recognize it is a more demanding course and exam than 1-year science sequences. IB Physics 2 is challenging, and colleges recognize that. Colleges like students who challenge themselves. Finally, IB Physics 2 will give you a broad exposure to a lot of physics concepts. And if you want to do anything in college related to STEM, that includes pre-med, architecture, biology, or any kind of engineering, you are going to take physics. It's even required for the MCAT. And you do not want the first time that you have to study physics ideas and concepts to be in a room full of 300 engineering students desperate to avoid getting kicked out of engineering school with calculus. IB Physics 2 will introduce you to those concepts without calculus in a place where you can feel confident about receiving support. You will write an IA, and then you will take a test at the end of the year. I think you should join us. We have a lot of fun. Hope to see you next year. Thanks.